I'd like to welcome everyone to my enchanted Halloween decorations in my house. A lot of these are a combination of my own creations and fellow artisans that I've started to collect. This first piece is one of my October Advent calendars. Each window opens for the date of the month, all the way down to the 31st. It's got a shining moon. This was a present from my mother last year. It's one of those light up haunted house paintings. This is another one of my pieces. It's a lighted witch clock, which is entitled The Witching Hour. And these are some of my ceramic collection. Little lighted haunted house and a lighted hollowed out tree with a witch brewing her spell. And some vintage wall cardboard. Another one of my ceramic pieces. The house clock with the witch rocking in front of the fireplace. Kind of getting a reflection from the dining room lights. This is one of my haunted light up jack-o'-lantern wall grabbers. This is a fellow artisan, Mandy Columbo. I think I'm saying that right. Some more ceramic pieces. It's a light up haunted tree and haunted house with spooks all around. This is one of my torn rag garlands, Halloween garlands, with little hanging ornaments on them. Some glitter spiders. I just love that piece. Here is one of my light up haunted mansions in 360. It's visible all the way around, but of course I've got it up against something now. This is one of my animated haunted houses with a flying witch that flies in front of the moon. And a couple more of my haunted mansions in 360. Each of them have a name, but the names are on the bottom, and I did so many of them I can't remember. Over here we have one of my folk art paintings. A couple more cardboard. I think those are from the 60s, if I remember right. I almost was tempted not to open the package, but I did. So I love decorating for Halloween too much, I guess. There's some of my hanging witches flying on their brooms. Another one of my paintings down here. And this is one of my vintage inspired, Beasel inspired haunted lantern totems with a couple of my witch shoes sculptures. And over here on the hutch, I have one of my pieces, a little whimsical piece I did, and a doll by Colleen Moody, and ceramics by Sharon Bloom, and a witch diorama by Iva Wilcox. A couple more Sharon Bloom pieces I added this year. This is a pop-up witch, goes in and out of the cone. And little Phantom of the Opera. Here's a little black cat piece by Carly Smith. And over here, on the other side of the hutch, I have another one of my paintings. This has got to be about my favorite. It's entitled Trick or Treating in the Big City. Some more of my flying witches. And a Goodwill find. It's a witch animated battery operated. She stirs her little cauldron. And in the back you see my grandfather's clock. It's inspired by the hard to find Beasel grandfather clock greeting card. And here's one of my witches on a moon. That's also inspired by a vintage Halloween greeting card. And over on the dining room table, I have my haunted Halloween tree, which lights up, and it's adorned with glass beads and dangle skeletons and some of these cute little jingle ornaments I got of Halloween pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns, and it's another one of my haunted house pieces. And a vintage inspired black cat lantern that I made. Oh, and this is a vintage cardboard fold out tissue paper table centerpiece that I purchased a while back. I think that's from the 50s or 60s also. And over here we have another one of my totems. And a little cat in the box. That's made by Cindy Tevis. One of my witch lanterns light up. One of my flying witches. And another ceramic piece. And another ceramic totem back there that lights up. My Frankenstein ceramic that lights up. And a rocking witch. A couple of my owl lanterns that I made. Another one of my witches on a moon that's inspired by a vintage greeting card. Another one of my hanging witches. The black cat riding along with her. This is one of my pumpkin patch ghouls. And here's my twisted Halloween tree. Lights up, sound activated, and all kinds of little vintage string light ornaments that I took them off the strings and added hangers to them. Really cute. I like these ones here because they're a skeleton on one side and a little ghost on the other. So cute. So that's my house in about 10 minutes time. And I'm going to share, this is another clock by Cindy Tevis. Got a little 3D sculpture on the inside. Yeah, that's 10 minutes worth. That's the dining room. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to post pictures of everything lit up a little bit later.